In my 15 to 18 years experience of doing cast and blast, it's very common, if not regular, to be out there for 6 entire days and not seeing another single person. The fall weather is typically absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. The fall colors are coming out. It's quiet. It's cooling down at night. Water temperature starts to drop on the river, which is nice because the trout sense a winter coming on and they go into basically a feeding frenzy, so the fishing is absolutely fantastic. So these trips are small and private. We generally only bring 8 guests. So it's a very comfortable, quiet trip. And as we fish as we go along, we simply usually float along the river and kind of keep an eye out for birds, for chukar. The Middle Fork is a very dry drainage. There's not a lot of water. It's pretty arid country. So those birds really have no choice but to come down to the river for water. So as we're floating down, they really concentrate and congregate along the river. And they're easy to see. They're very loud, talkative birds, and they're easy to see. So when we see them, we kind of pull over. A couple people go across the river. A couple people go a little downriver. We very carefully get out of the boat, put down our fly rods, grab our shotgun, and it's just an absolute blast. We'll jump coveys of 10 to 100 birds, and they're crossfire. They'll fly up and down the river and scatter all over. So the shooting is typically fast and furious, and the wing shooting, if you've never shot wild chukar, is some of the best in the world. It's a lot of fun. And then we collect all the birds, and then, once they get back up the hills a little bit, into the rocks, we don't bother chasing them. We'll just get back in the boats and fly fish till we find another covey. By the time we get to camp after a day of cast and blast, the guides have all the camp set up. We're allowed 8 birds per person and 16 in possession, so we have to eat them as we go, which is wonderful. While we sit around the campfire, the guides are making lunch. We'll make an hors d'oeuvre like chukar hot wings, sweet and sour Dutch oven chukar. It's a really fun trip. It's private, small. It's really kind of the crescendo of our summer season, and it's a real special adventure.